is going down? I am feeling so happy today. I had a few minutes and I was like, you know what? Let me do a video since the lighting is so perfect. And I bought this tripod for $4.95 at Staples. And I'm talking about it has been one of my best investments. It is flimsy. It be falling apart in my purse, but it always comes back together. And I'm just like, whoever made this, thanks so much for it. Like, because tripods be breaking and you be like, damn, I got to get another one. Or at least, that's been my experience. With them, but I am so glad this one can be like broken down, taken apart, put back together, and yay, and yay, I'm back with the hair and the same sweater. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all about to be seeing this sweater in almost every video because I purchased this for $1 at, can you see it? There's a flea market every Sunday, like right outside of my church, on Melrose or on La Brea, and I'll just be straight at it because I am just not a red bottoms like type of girl. I am a good if I can find something cheap and like high quality, like that's why I love flea markets like vintage. Although I did just tell my best friend a couple weeks ago, I'm like, as soon as I get me one of these NBC or Fox checks, we going straight to Paris and we go shopping. But I am still the type of girl that even in Paris I would be like, well, let me see what they thrift stores is like, because I am just a consignment shop, thrift store, vintage girl, and you do be finding the best. I'm talking about this is way high. I have so much. In fact, that's what I enjoy about them is the fact that I be finding like the highest quality stuff. Like this is handmade, or it feels handmade. It feels so good. It's so comfortable. It's like pockets in the front of it. I just love it, and I especially love that I only paid $1 for it. That just, guys, speaking of orgasms, okay, that is how I have one. Oh, I am just feeling so happy. I've been talking to the Lord about these videos because I enjoy doing the videos so much. But because I'm a comedian and just like a funny person, I'm just like so used to putting up like comedy. I'm just like, Lord, I just like want my comedy videos. I miss like people like, coming to my page for the comedy. I mean, of course, like, I still be putting up sketches and stuff like that. But, I always like talk to the Lord, like, Lord, what is this about? Because, I just don't want to, I don't see myself as no like motivating church going super. But I do love the Lord so much. And I like follow him and study his word a lot because I want to make my life better. And then I clearly heard the Lord say this morning, like, I have you out every day of the week being funny on every stage, shows, shoots. Just do what I tell you to do. So that's the videos, guys. The Dale Show. Because I have been wanting to do the Dale Show and like my own funny thoughts anyway. And I guess this is what it is. I do be on stage, doing my thing on stage, but always wanting to be entertaining, but obedience, that is what I am currently mastering is obedience. Like, the Lord tells me, listen, I need you along. I battled this year with like, not so many friends, so many, do I want to be, calling these people and calling this person and, but every time I call, I feel bad, and then I'm just like, I'm soul sacrificing. And then the Lord tells me, listen, I'm not telling you to abandon them altogether. I'm telling you, I need your ears for my purpose so that I can guide you and tell you where to go. And I'm talking about, I just see it. Like, I see the guidance. I feel the guidance. I mean, so many, like, people calling, opportunities calling, all because late at night the Lord is like, oh, don't forget to do this, don't forget to send this email out. I'm walking throughout the day, I'm not on the phone, don't forget to do this, I'm listening to my word. Then I hear the Lord, call this person, check it. And every time I call, it's like every time the person picks up, they'll be like, God, you called me at the right time. I'm talking about, it is like amazing like that. And that brings me to the point of this whole video is, as you know, I was walking out of my house and I had my bag in my hand that I got from my friend John Cia. You know, she will have a different story about the word got, okay? But who I love Joe so much, John Cia. I got from her. I had this bag, and every time I have this bag, I'm going to a shoot because it's a bag that like I can carry and I can take all over the place, and you know, I got my stuff in there and it goes right on my shoulder, and I just love this bag. So my family has gotten used to seeing me with this bag going to various shoots. And today I tell them, oh, I'm gonna go and sit for this dog this weekend. Because this guy is going out of town and I fell in love with his two dogs, and so I be over there. Like, I lost my dogs earlier this year, Jackie and Rudy. I love them so much. I had them for 8 years. I mean, not this year, but last year. And I had them for 8 years, and it was just the saddest day of my entire life. And I knew that, you know, the reason that I lost them was very godly because, you know, I barely was even there. And my cousin was having to like see about them. And, you know, I don't know what I was going to do in the wintertime because they don't have dogs in the home. And now that I'm like not living with dogs, I completely understand because now I'm like not used to all the dog care that I experience when I do go sit for dogs. So I'm like, you know, it's just a complete difference, you know. And now I'm back with like the Lord has brought me 2 other dogs that started the exact same way. You know, Rudy, I remember my other dog Rudy was scared of everything, and I was having to like coach him, and that's the same, you know, with the dogs that I'm with all the time now. But anyway, I was telling my cousin that I'll be back, you know, late tomorrow night, and when I leave out, and she was like, oh, have a great shoot. And I clearly said like dog sit, but it was the bag that she looked at and me saying that I wouldn't be back until tomorrow night, and she was like shoot. And that is the whole point of this story. Association. I battled so hard with, you know, I clearly heard the Lord say, I need your time. I need you to have less of, you know, these associations and more of your time to myself and associating with my word. And, you know, associations, I'm talking about not just this bag. When you think about every single thing you might be associated with, every single person you might be associated with, associations are so important. You know, people see you and they don't even hear what you say. They think of the association. And me too. When I see people and I might remember a particular thing and I'll be like, oh, they associated with this. And, you know, the judgment comes right from that thought of the association. And so, you know, that just reminded myself to make sure I am always in right association, even if the association is with myself, you know? Comment, subscribe, like. Thank y'all so much. I have been seeing the subscribers go up. I've been seeing the comments go up, and I just love the way y'all are loving the Dell Show. I am actually loving the Dell Show. I love doing it. And I just can't thank you so much for your support, for sharing the videos, for talking about it. You know, come back anytime. Come see me anytime. I'll be right here. The Dell Show. Love y'all.